Hi everyone, Mairead here again and welcome back to my channel. I have a random haul to show you today. These are things that are totally unrelated to each other, so there's really no other word to describe them. They're all random items I picked up lately, but I wanted to share them with you and see what you think about them. So during the week I was in my pharmacy, my local pharmacy, and I picked up these little hair grips. They are called, they're eco-friendly first of all, a radical design, traceless, they avoid headaches, no split ends, strong grip, all hair types. And they're actually the Invisi Bobble, the traceless hair ring. So I paid $4.99 as you can see on the little label, and I have one in my hair at the minute. They really grip the hair very well. Now there come 3 in the pack, so here's one of them that I haven't used yet. It's just like a little spiral, like a wire, covered with plastic, very durable, so it scrunches up lovely on my hair. It doesn't break my hair like the usual hair ties would, and it's very good for my hair. And as well as that, it's spread out, so this, you know, it's evenly spread along the hairline, so it grips the hair very well. And I thought they were lovely. So the name again is Invisi Bobble, the traceless hair ring. So I was delighted to find those. I've only used one and I'm keeping the other 2 safe in case I lose the one I have. So that was my first item. Second item was a supermarket purchase, and it's a soft kohl pencil by Rimmel of London. Kajal eyeliner pencil crayon, and it comes in what shade? Does it say the shade on it? Brown, just plain brown. Now what I really wanted this for was my tight line. You know, in here when you close your eye and try and do your waterline on the bottom and your underlid on the top. So far it's working very well. It's got a nice sharp point on it and I'm happy with it. It was $4.50, something like that, €4.50. It wasn't very unreasonably priced. Next haul was also a supermarket buy, and it's my solid gold notebook. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got gold around the edges, gold on the back, gold in the front, but inside it's just normal pages. Now the reason for this, you know me and my love of note paper and notelets. The reason for this purchase is I often take notes and leave them in my purse when I'm going to town shopping. Can't find them, so I said, right, this notebook is going to stand out. After all, it's solid gold, so I will see it in my purse and I'll be able to root it out and get my list and find out what I wanted. Now that was on sale in Tesco's. I think it was down to about $2.75 from $3.50. Not a huge drop, but I just like it. And sometimes it's the right size. It's just a real glammy colour that I can't miss. So that was my other buy. Now yesterday's, I beg your pardon, I have another buy here. About 2 weeks ago, my water bottle. I bought this in TJ Maxx. I get mixed up. Do we call it TJ Maxx or TK Maxx? Between the Americans and the Europeans, I forget which. I'm totally confused. TK Maxx? Sound right? Okay, TK Maxx. Now it's lovely. It's an eco-friendly water bottle and it's by Green Canteen. So it's supposed to be made from that plastic that doesn't bleed into the water. You know the one I'm talking about, when you buy a bottle of water and if you leave it in your car, there is a danger that when it's left there some time that the heat and everything will make the chemicals from the plastic bleed into the water, which isn't good to be drinking. So this is supposed to be an eco-friendly one anyway. It's got a double cylinder. There's a kind of a green cylinder inside of a plastic outer shell. So a straw on the top, can be folded down flat. But what I'm finding is that I am drinking much more water when I have this around me. As long as I remember to bring it with me and keep it with me. I am still being treated for kidney stones, and I've been told drink loads of water every day. So when I have this by my side sitting down at night, I take sips and sips, and you don't notice when you take a sip suddenly you're down to the very bottom. So this is keeping me well hydrated, and this was about €9, I think, 9 something in TK Maxx. Yesterday was a hospital visit for my mum. We had to drive about 2 hours away, and the hospital visit went well, thank goodness, and we were finished so early we decided to do a small little bit of shopping and get a bite to eat. So we went to it's called the Mahon Point Shopping Centre in Cork City. Well, it's just on the outskirts of Cork City. I dropped her at the door while I parked, but there was a market going on. They have a market every Thursday, the farmers market they call it, and it happens in the space underneath Tesco's superstore, and it's absolutely brilliant. So we went in there for a look. It's got all sorts of different items brought in by farmers from all West Cork and all parts of Cork, and they're selling their wares. There's beautiful pies, homemade pies. There's beautiful stalls with lots of chia seeds and lovely homemade breads and cakes. Apples, beautiful fresh apples. At least 3 stalls selling fresh fish, which was gorgeous. Flower stands and all wholesome foods. And actually, as you go in to the market itself, there's a stall selling pizzas, and that stall seemed to have a queue the whole time out the door. So I'll show you some of the things we picked up there. First of all, my mum stopped at the flower stand and she loved the snowdrops. There were 3 snowdrops in a little pot, so she bought one of those, and she bought 2 little pots with iris flowers in it. They're the purple blooms, and she bought 2 of those. So next stop after that, I think, was this place. Now, this actually comes from the apple farm of Tipperary. It's Irish cider vinegar, and it's made by Clarins in Moorestown, Cahir, County Tipperary, which is actually quite near to me. I had to go all the way to Cork to buy it, but when I saw it, I said I had to try it. It's the apple cider vinegar. Now, apple cider vinegar is very hard to take, but it's supposed to be very good for your health. It has a cleansing action that cleans out your system. I think it alkalines your blood, something like that. Now, I am not terribly sure about its benefits, although I've been reading up an awful lot about it. It's brilliant on kidney stones for dissolving them. So that's one of the reasons I bought it. So I think what I did this morning now was I took 2 teaspoons of this in half a glass of water and tried to down it. Now that was most difficult because it's cider and it's vinegar mixed together. It's very, very sharp. So it, we'll put it this way, it went down 4 times and it came up 3 times. But I managed to get it back down. In the end, it stayed down with, and I shoved in some crackers on top just to take the taste away from my mouth. Now, it's supposed to have great health benefits. It cleans the blood. It's supposed to get rid of all sorts of bacteria in the body, because bacteria, I suppose, can't live in it. But anyway, the man that was selling it, it was €5, and then his stall, he had this, and he said when you open it, it develops a mother kind of a skin inside in it. It's like these little hairs, and this is supposed to make it extra good for you. So this is my latest health kick. I'm going to try and take a little bit and hopefully get a taste for it, hopefully tolerate it and see does it make a difference. It's supposed to be very good also for your hair growth and your skin and your nails. Look it up, Google it, just like I did last night, and it's amazing the results that you will hear about apple cider vinegar. And of course, this is Irish cider vinegar from the apple farm in Cahir, County Tipperary. So delighted with that purchase. Not delighted with having to take it, but interested to see the results. Now, have I anything else? Yes, one more item. It may not come up on the video, but there was one stall and they were selling crisps, and I love crisps. They are a firm favourite. Whether it's the salt in the crisps, I'm not sure, but immediately I went over to it. Now, they are Joe's Farm crisps. They're grown and hand cooked on their farm. And what kind of crisps they are? They're crisps made from beetroot, parsnip and carrots, and they're sprinkled with a little bit of Irish sea salt. Now, they are all eaten because as I was coming home I got terribly hungry and opened the package and had to eat them. So the name of the lady, it was herself I think, and another person were there on the stall. She's Sandra Burns and her farm is Ballycorrigini Farm, Killea, County Cork. And she told me actually yesterday that she has a Facebook page which I'm going to pop over and like. And she also is going to appear on Ear to the Ground very, very shortly, I think in a couple of weeks' time, just extolling the benefits of another home industry. But they are beautiful crisps. They're made from little slivers of parsnip, little slivers of carrot that have been totally dried out. Now I forgot to ask her, does she dry them in an oven or does she use a dehydrator? I'm sure she uses the dehydrator, which takes hours, believe me. And the beetroot were so tasty. They come in two flavours. This is the mixed one, the beetroot, parsnip and carrot. And the other one they had was just beetroot. And I was sorry coming away that I hadn't bought the beetroot as well. €3, very well spent for a pack of most savoury crisps, which really gave me that lovely kick of salt and taste that I adore in crisps. But I felt I was eating healthy because I was actually eating carrots and parsnips and beetroot. So I'll put her link to her Facebook page below. Pop over and give her a like. And the ingredients are carrots 40%, parsnips 40%, beetroot 20%, sunflower oil, Irish sea salt, gluten-free. And I mean, you can't get healthier than that. So these Irish farm markets are absolutely brilliant for supporting home industries, number one, and for fresh, genuinely organic food. Because on their stall they had the parsnips and the sweet potatoes and they had them all laid out beautifully, and you've never seen such healthy looking vegetables in your life. So pop over to their Facebook page and give them a like. I'm going to do that too. So after our little excursion in the farmers market, we popped into the shopping centre, which was just through a doorway. We went upstairs to Starbucks. We had a lovely cup of tea and a beautiful muffin. What was it? A berry blast muffin. So if you happen to be in Cork, number one, visit the Mahon shopping centre. Number two, make sure it's on a Thursday because they only have the farmers market there on a Thursday. Pop in and see the lovely goodies and the lovely atmosphere, people walking around, eating from cartons, chatting and talking. I actually felt like I was on holidays. It was great. So thanks for watching my totally random haul today. Bits and pieces. So hope you enjoy them. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks to all my new subscribers for joining me, and hello again to my old subscribers. You're very welcome back. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed it. Bye everybody.